my name's Jess and I'm from Hamilton Aquatics. I'm here today to speak a little bit about water safety and give you some tips about how to be safe around water. The World Health Organization highlights that the third leading cause of death is drowning. So it's really important that you yourself and your children know how to be safe around water. So the first step would be to recognise your limitations. Even the world's best Olympic swimmer is going to struggle if they get stuck when they're out at sea or if they're swimming alone. So it's really important that you always go swimming with somebody else, somebody who's able to react in an emergency situation. For children, it's especially important to know that they should never go swimming alone. They should never try to rescue a friend or a sibling, and should always call for help from a qualified professional or an adult. Swimming is such an inclusive sport. Nobody should be denied the right of learning to swim. So it's really important that children and adults engage in swimming lessons to help prevent drowning. Swimming is a non-impactive, really effective sport that anybody can take part of. So it's worth investing the time to find the right swimming teacher who knows the children's abilities and strengths and can work with them to make sure there's no fear around swimming, around water, and ultimately the child will be safe if they ever got into an accident or incident around water. We should all be able to teach our children how to spot the dangers around poolside. Being in Dubai, we're surrounded by water everywhere. The beach, the ocean, rivers, lakes, the canals. So spotting dangers is really important. Things like beach flags, identifying what the red flag means, what the checkered flag means is really important to ensure our children stay safe at the beach. When going swimming with your family or friends, it's really important that somebody that you go swimming with has a basic knowledge of paediatric first aid and how to deal with an accident or incident in case any issues or accidents arise whilst in your supervision. So basic CPR on child and infant could really help reduce the risk of drowning if there ever was something to happen. Children can start swimming from the age of 3 months all the way up until a competitive level program. So introducing swimming at such an early age really helps to reduce the fear of water. Children tend to learn through guided discovery and games and the fundamental movement skills. So the fundamental movement skills really help in developing all aspects of sports, whether it's swimming, football, netball, and these skills really help in developing a child's performance in the swimming pool, which ultimately will help them if they ever get stuck in a sticky situation. If you are ever taking an SEN child swimming, the most important thing to do is to acknowledge their limitations. Some SEN children will be able to be integrated into mainstream lessons, which is completely fine. Some other children may need help on a one-to-one basis. Regardless of these factors, all children should be able to know how to help themselves in a situation if they are ever stuck in water. The second most important thing is for the child to have fun and learn and be comfortable in the water. Different children will progress at different rates, so it's really important to be patient, take your time and use the equipment to your advantage. Some children may never be able to swim without a noodle or a float or a life vest, and that's okay, but it's important that they are aware of their limitations so they don't get into trouble. They will always know they need to go swimming with a life vest. Lastly, it's important that we educate all children about the Safe Swimming Code. The Safe Swimming Code is an acronym for spotting dangers around poolside on beaches. A, always go with a friend and take an adult with you. F, find the flags, safety rules and signs. And E, how to get help in an emergency.